The Battle of Money.
Battle of Money Part 3.
Yes, Tartle wins, by the way.
Yeah, Tartle wins all the way because information drives money, and that information is created by work. So Tartle's winning.
The 4 horsemen.
Because people are winning. Yeah,
Apocalypse. Tartle
the
wins.
4 central banks of the apocalypse.
So let's do a quick repack so everybody understands. Money reflects society's worth. Society has to confirm the value.
Uh-huh.
And through that, the heart of all of that is trust.
And if anything breaks that, you're getting scammed.
What they have broke it. So they're asking
Who's
for the 1%, have broke it. We'll just say the 1%. Yes,
larger regulators. Yep.
So they're asking us to have faith.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to trust. We just have faith.
In their economic theory.
And that creates a shared fiction.
You know what I don't like about this shared fiction, this faith?
What?
If I go outside to do work, I see the immediate out. I get so much pleasure from washing my car.
Mm-hmm.
I get an immediate outcome. If I feel like things aren't happening quick enough in the day for me, I'll go clean something. Because the work goes in and I see an immediate outcome.
Yes.
That's how the system should work. But these other systems, people don't feel that anymore.
Yes.
There are drags and inefficiencies, and they ask you to have faith because it's not rebounding.
Right.
People don't see the instantaneous effort.
And I think that's why
effects.
I think that's why people, even though it's so technically difficult for the average person, I think that's why people love cryptocurrency, because you have the wallet, you have the key, no one else can have it. It's yours.
Yeah, I don't have to ask the bank for permission.
No,
none of that
IRS,
stuff.
any of that stuff. So if the 1% can't determine the values of society, and we're in the process of going from physical to digital, because I think this is important, and this is where Tartle's Marketplace comes in, because data. We've talked about the value of data. Mm-hmm. World Economic Forum's talked about data 4.0.
Yeah, fourth industrial revolution.
All of this.
Web 3.0, data 4.0.
IoT, Internet of Things devices, the metaverse, all this stuff is more data.
Right. The human-centered internet, read-write capabilities.
Yes, Web 3.0.
Data.
So I want to get into not just the physical to digital, because we understand the transition that's happening. I want to get into Tartle's value system and how trust is played out. So first, let's talk about, because this is really important, there's 2 things that Tartle guarantees.
Yep.
Economic privacy and economic liberty.
Yeah.
So let's start with economic privacy.
Okay, economic privacy. So your choice to keep things to yourself, okay, that actually creates a value. Because you actually create a scarcity on the information about you. So there's economic privacy. There's a gain you get to the control, to the release of this information when you choose to do so, when you leave private and become public with it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, now what's the second one?
Economic liberty.
Economic liberty. Okay, this data, this thing, is your right. And your choice to do things with it creates an economic gain for yourself.
Right.
So there's economic liberty. You have the choice over how much financial gain, economic empowerment you want through the use of this information which you create.
And how does Tartle guarantee economic privacy and economic liberty?
Tartle does not control your information. You only store it in a system where our technology is trustless, the technology itself, so that you can trust individuals on the other side will get it fairly.
Notice we're using the word trust, not faith.
Yeah, not faith, because we can show you logically to a fact, okay? We can't see it. We have no control. The keys are in your hand. It's all for you.
And it's a free marketplace, so we have liberty. The buyer can come in, set stipulations about what type of data they want to purchase from you. You have the choice
to meet them
in your free will.
Yep.
To say, I want this or I don't want this. I want to sell this or I don't want to sell this.
It's your choice.
Yes.
It's not someone telling you, hey, you got to come in, you have to pay your taxes, otherwise you get punished. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. There's not like a punishment on the other side for a choice of not doing it.
So through the Tartle Marketplace, humanity determines the value of society.
That's precisely.
By their work.
By their work. And you know what the cool part is, Jason? You can use Tartle to just securely store your information. Or you can choose it to monetize information. That's up to you. Whether or not you want to monetize or not, you're safely storing something that has a value to you. So you actually have a gain of privately storing things there.
Yes. And since we went back and we said information is what drives markets, can you look this up real quick? I think it was 2 weeks ago. Somebody really important, I want to find out who it was. Just type in monitor $600 transactions with banks. They want to collect information of anything that's over a $600 transaction.
Oh, IRS.
Was it the IRS that said that?
Yeah.
There was a specific person, I think, that maybe it was the... But
federal auditing transactions, $600 in the United States, a dart against privacy.
yeah, there's a big sting on this. People are like, what? But the government wants information. They want information. Remember, information is what drives markets. They want information of your transactions if it's over $600.
Why do they get it?
We make those all the time. If you make a house payment, if you make a car payment, if your car payment's over $600.
That just means they want to go even deeper into the things that should be
they want
private
to collect
to you.
data.
Yeah, correct.
It's called oversight.
Yeah.
Governmental oversight.
Surveillance capitalism at its highest order.
Yes.
This is called government-funded surveillance capitalism. There's no reason.
So, but when you have faith, what does faith do? When you're just having faith in the government to have the best interest for you.
There's no proof. They are giving you no proof they're in the best interest of you.
So can you trust them?
No.
No.
You're not supposed to trust your government.
Right.
It's not designed for that.
No, because government is force, and we've had conversations on that.
Yeah.
So I want to make this statement, and I want you to talk to this, and this pertains to the Tartle Marketplace.
Oh my God.
But I want to say this. I want to say this. We have to get T-shirts of this.
Okay.
Of Tartle.co T-shirts. What I do is my business.
Oh, I love that.
What I do.
Oh, that's like
my. Notice the keyword business.
There's so many entendres on that.
I know. It's so simple.
There's so many baked in meanings.
So let's talk about this.
Yeah, what I do is my business. First of all, I can do what I want to do, and that's my right to do so.
Right.
That's one thing. That's one part of business. What I do, that gets recorded is also my business because I generated that information. So that's my business of sharing that information to get paid for it. So everything that I do is essentially my business because I am the cause and effect of that outcome. I am the cause and effect of that record of that data.
That's right.
What I do
is
my business. What I say is my business. And if you don't want to be a part of my business, don't.
So $600 transactions, is that my business or is that the oversight?
No, that's your business.
Yes, it's my business.
It's 100% your business. It's not the government's business.
No.
You apparently worked for that, right?
Because
why am I working?
What's the statement about exchanging liberty for security? Remember that old statement?
Yeah, and listen.
And we're doing that over and over and over again. I just heard studies the other day. This is really interesting. Australia is like hard crackdown for COVID cases. Like they are locked down. If you're in Australia right now, I feel sorry for you guys with the lockdown. I mean, we're complaining about masks and stuff like that here, but suicide rate in Australia right now is higher than the COVID cases.
Wow.
This is a problem.
Wow.
This is a problem.
Is that a legit fact?
Yeah, look that up. Suicide
rates, Australia.
Let's fact check this.
Yeah. No, I got it. Oh boy. Okay. They are high, but they're decreasing a little bit. They're very high. Like they call it a tsunami of suicide.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Well, you've locked people in their homes for 2 years.
That's
you get
horrific.
arrested if you go to the park and stuff. I mean, it's like, and you can only walk around. This is what I'm talking about.
Right now, there's 12 suicides per 100,000 people in Australia alone.
This is what happens when you have faith in an institution. This is what happens when you put your trust in something that you shouldn't.
You should.
Your free will is yours.
You need to.
And now you're going against your free will by killing yourself.
That's exactly right. So you need to, before we go off on a spiritual tangent here, you need to put your time and energy into things that are real in front of you and within your control.
Right.
That's what you need to focus on. In anything that goes against your ability to make choices, or someone that limits your freedoms, or wants to take value away from your work, don't be a part of those systems. Mm-mm. Be a part of systems that are actually beneficial to all, beneficial to yourself.
Yes.
Ones that actually conjure trust that has a tangible benefit in people's lives. Trust that actually helps fix things that fall underneath the big seven.
And that's exactly where I wanted to close out in this. Whenever you look at, maybe you're locked in and you feel like you have no hope, because that's usually where people go. You feel like you feel like you can't trust anybody, like the world is just falling all around you. Mm-hmm. You can hop on, if you have internet, you can hop on the computer. You can go to tartle.co. You can give to the big 7.
Yeah.
You can create hope even in your home. If you want to help climate stability, if you're worried about that in Australia, if you're worried about human rights,
Yep.
because your rights are getting violated,
Correct.
and you're worried about that, you can hop on tartle.co and you can begin to have that hope again, have hope in society, have hope in humanity.
Yeah, because when we come together and we actually pool our collective resources of value towards things that we care about rather than people telling us what we should care about, that's when positive change begins to occur.
And economic liberty is that positive change.
Correct.
And it's done through the Tartle marketplace.
And if you afford people those economic liberties, economic privacy, all those great things, right? The liquidity of their data within the Tartle marketplace, they can put their resources to work towards suicide prevention.
Mm-hmm.
They could do it towards healthcare research in Australia.
Yes.
People are now given a choice. You open up the access, the freedom of that movement, all of those things. And when you pair them together, something really special happens.
Yes.
But you have to wake up and realize that this opportunity is here for you to take. Are you going to go take it, or are you going to be told what to do?